We're on stage, I think.
We are live?
Yeah, we're
I don't
live
see
again.
any. I don't know. I don't see any live preview, so I don't know if we are. But I just
I
shared the
see it.
doc with you
Uh, we're
to your
on my
Gmail.
what?
What? I did.
My Gmail. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Timmy, are you sure we're live? I just see a little loading thing. Is that what you see?
No, I see. It says on stage, and it says live preview, and we're on. So looks
All
like
right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so let's run through these reasons for why Riley picked the teams that he did because he said that he's got reasons for all of them written down. Um, And why delay? We got the boys here. Let's jump right in. Let's tell you guys what Riley was thinking. We tried to get him in here. Don't think that we're just trying to hog the spotlight. We tried to get him in here. He said he doesn't want to be in front of the camera. So we'll run through it for the boys.
okay. Yeah, I got it up too. So, uh, start us off.
All
AFC.
right. Yeah, starting with the AFC East. So, like, it's just division, team, who's the new user, and just like a one line sentence of, what Riley was thinking. So, starting with Timmy, Billy is the Timmies, Timmy is the Billies, so it shall stay.
Makes sense. Yeah, I feel like he signed his own. He made his own bed when he chose the Bills again. It's hard to
Facts.
see him as another team now.
So true. Dolphins, Brian. It's all about speed and taking advantage of other teams in trades for the Finns. I like that.
That makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah. Look, Mike McDaniel type of offense. Uh, I like it, and he's a little beach guy, right? I mean, he's from California, so
Yeah. I like this one. New England Patriots, Cam. I just want to see the Pats lose. That's fine.
wow,
Hey, Riley said it,
diabolical,
not us.
diabolical.
And then last in this division, New York Jets, Castro. You can get a stacked team, but are they really a threat?
Ooh,
That's true. Castro has put together some beast squads. He's won a couple playoff games, but yeah, we'll see. All right, you want to do the AFC North?
all right. So AFC North, we're starting off with Baltimore Ravens, Jason Roloff, homegrown kid takes over. Just wait till they draft Lamar. Ooh, that would be badass. And
That would be.
Jason, a big Ravens fans, as we mentioned before. All right, Cincinnati Bengals, Logan, Twymeyer. Bengals Logan lives on. Yeah. Uh, Bengals Logan last year was dope. Bijan Robinson show was pretty fun. So
I didn't know Logan's name for the longest time. I just knew him as Bengals, like pretty much for the first couple seasons of last Madden. So I'm glad
yeah,
he's back.
because there was two Logans. We had Riley's brother
Yeah.
Logan, and then we had him Logan. So yeah. All right, Cleveland Browns, Einhorn. Einhorn's bringing the Browns to the Super Bowl. Ooh, so maybe old school Browns a little bit. I like it. Okay. Pittsburgh Steelers, Alex. Consistency is the key here. It is a cool brand that kind of like goes with the Alex vibe. So I do appreciate that one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Okay, and then the Houston Texans.
New
Uh
division, new division.
oh, my bad. Yeah, AFC
All right.
South. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he kind of paired, like we were kind of talking about. He paired Texans and Colts together. He just has a reason for both of them. If I put them together, one of them will have to win a couple games a year.
And they have a great battles too. So yeah, you mentioned it. That was a great callback earlier on that game. So yeah, that should be a fun one. And then kind of the same thing with the other two, right?
Well, no, he said Christian is for the Jaguars. Christian is going to be the Jags. NFL Europe, like
Yeah.
the Jaguars are Europe's football team.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Joke being the Titans, a gritty, hit you in the mouth type of team. So I mean, the Titans in real life are known to be like a
Yeah.
smash mouth
Derrick
kind of
Henry,
team.
Mike Verbal. Yeah. Like, yeah. I
The
see
thing
that.
is, Joke hasn't been that this Madden. Joke has been T Law airing it out for better or worse. Like last Madden, of course, he had Mahomes, but I
I feel
remember
like,
Devin Chain was awesome for him.
yeah, I feel like you're downplaying a little bit his running game. He runs like, I think his pass run is like 40-60, so he runs the ball a lot.
All right.
Not as much success, I don't think, as he had with a chain, because that was a dynamic running back. But and Micah Parsons is a hit you in the mouth type of guy, take over the game. I like it. It's not a bad
Okay.
compare. All right, moving on to AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Denver Broncos. Once again, congrats, Scott. Gotta love him. You do gotta love him. That's a perfect one. It's just like, can't hate Scott. He's such a lovable guy, and then you're not gonna hate the Broncos. Like we almost hated the Broncos this time around because the arcade wasn't. um, anything else to get out to that? Because
Nailed it.
I feel like this is what I was gonna say. I feel like being the Broncos comes with a price, and that the price is being in a little bit of a stacked division. Uh, you cannot get the Broncos and get an easy
Mm-hmm.
division. So pay the price, but should have a little more motivation, Scott, to make the Broncos work. Kansas City Chiefs, Hank, hilarious. Obviously, just fanning the flame here makes perfect sense. It's a long bit that's going on in a chat, in a actual podcast, DNVR podcast, and our podcast. It's a good one. Uh, Michael Edge, the Raiders love the fast players and sometimes make silly decisions to acquire them. Ooh,
Wow,
Henry
that's so
Ruggs,
true.
callback, right? The fast
I mean,
players. Um, what?
Edge is the king of making like shooting himself in the foot on trades. Like,
Okay.
and he'll be the first to say it too. Like that's great. It's
Yeah,
cool.
that's a good one. And then, oh my God, this might be the best one. Dan, it's the Chargers, always solid, but there is a team in the. But is there a team in the league that charges more? No, definitely not.
There's
Uh,
not.
yeah, the dude has 5 thumbs on his hands sometimes, so it's definitely tough. That's a great one too. Funny bit. All right, take us to the NFC East.
Well, let me catch up on some comments real quick in the chat.
Yeah,
So, Einhorn says, I can get behind the reason being bringing the Browns to the Super Bowl, but if relocation is allowed, I'll heavily consider it. I think that it's looking like relocation is not going to be a thing next Madden, just because it causes a lot of problems with the website and like us doing tier lists. And I think it invites more issues than would be benefits. But that's not set in stone. That's just kind of the rumblings that I've heard.
yeah. Hmm.
And then Scott, I'll bring the Broncos back down to mediocrity. Don't worry.
Oh, geez, don't. If we have to sacrifice Scott's success for a real life Broncos success,
I take that deal every
yeah,
time.
I take that deal every day. Best trade in history of trades.
All right, NFC East. Cowboys, Caleb, a once great team that has disappeared for a while. And that's such a good point. The strength of this division is kind of hinging on Caleb's involvement in the league because as it sits right now, this is not one of the stronger divisions. Giants, JJ standing next to Brian. JJ looks like a giant.
Funny.
Eagles.
He's tall.
Is he tall?
Yeah. JJ's super tall, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice. Eagles, Jarrell, he got in one little fight and his mom got scared and sent him to live with auntie and uncle in Duval, but the Philly kid is back. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's like a big time. Like he's obviously NBA playoffs, huge Embiid guy.
Yeah, and then he was the Eagles last Madden, right?
True.
I'm not messing that up, I don't think.
Washington Commanders, Zach, Snyder out, Stevens in for a full rebuild of company culture. Is there a better guy to rebuild your company culture than Stevens? I don't think so. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Next one is NFC North. Chicago Bears. Sweet Lou himself. Lou Malnati's at Chicago stable. Okay, fill me in. What am I missing with the Malnati's?
The restaurant?
I'm guessing a restaurant.
Oh, it's the best Chicago deep dish pizza restaurant.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, Chicago staple. Is there any other connection we're missing here with Lou
I don't
to
think so.
Chicago? Okay,
I think that's it.
okay. Uh, Detroit Lions, beef, a blue collar, wash your hair with a bar of soap type of team. That's a great callback to a classic beef roast.
Mhm.
Okay. Green Bay Packers, Stevie Cleaver, experienced in packing bowls, not trying.
Wow, I didn't even the packing bowls. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's
Nope.
awesome.
That's a good one. Has Stevie been around? I think he's driving, so I wonder how he's reacting to
Yeah,
his.
he was in the chat 5
Oh,
minutes
he
ago.
is? Great.
Mhm.
And then Minnesota Vikings, Adam, consistently one of the best teams in the regular season, but disappears in the playoffs. Wow, he called him a Kirk Cousins.
Damn.
The Monday night GOAT, right? Doesn't he play the best on Monday nights, or is it?
He's
No,
just
no.
bad in all primetime games.
Yeah, he's bad on all primetime games. That's right.
Damn, but hey, Adams got a multiple Super Bowl appearances. Come on,
Yeah, I don't.
show
Yeah,
some respect.
I don't think that's fair. He did. He
All right,
does fold in big playoff games, right? He kind of
he
like,
has,
yeah, like in Super Bowl he folded big.
but I haven't thought of that as his brand. You know, like I haven't thought
Yeah,
of him as like a
I
playoff
agree.
choker. Like I think the playoff chokers this Madden have been like Joke and Stevie a little.
Damn. All right.
All right,
Next.
NFC South, our division.
Okay.
Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, Lavam. The Georgian returns home, though slightly confused.
That's so good. I love.
Sorry, Chasey. Yeah, I mean, he's new. He's got to establish his own brand and reputation so that he can be,
He lives in Glendale. He's right next to Arizona Cardinal Stadium, but he's already Cardinals, so I feel like it'd be too played out to get him
yeah, yep.
back. Yeah.
New Orleans Saints, Will Jock. Bountygate feels like something Will would scheme up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Stu. That's Cap the Gobbler MD to you.
Yeah. I like it. All right, let's take it out. Strikes me as a bird guy.
Getting into birds in his later years might be a future hobby.
As a multiple teams member of the Church of Jesus Christ, the Mormon thing.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And then long-time owner Spano said,
Dang, sucks. Our connection is apparently not good right now. Apparently, we're really choppy. It's a shame.
oh, dang.
Bummer.
All right.
But
Well,
that's it. That's all the teams anyway.
Yeah, we'll touch on the highlights on the pod.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. This isn't going anywhere. Got a lot to talk about. All right, boys. Yeah, thanks for tuning in for this little extra bit. We'll send this out too, so that you guys can see all of Riley's reasonings. Later, boys.
Cool.